You're on the wrong side.
No.
Thank you. Let's get you in the corner.
Would that be an acceptable location?
Yeah, it's fine.
Does anybody need do we need a microphone up here, or will y'all be comfortable just talking a little louder?
We're good.
I'm a very loud talker.
I know you are.
I'm very passionate.
Oh, look, here's a lawyer. The first lawyer I called that didn't return my call.
He would have told you the same thing, Earl.
Miller.
He would have told you the same thing, Earl.
We could have avoided traffic court, Miller.
No.
If you
Nah. No, he would have told you the same thing, Earl. You're trying to fucking put bullshit charges on me.
All right, simmer down on the court.
I can't wait for you to have to pay the $750 cash courthouse since we're here, by the way.
Earl, I'm starting to think you have it out for me, Earl.
I don't remember giving you tickets yesterday. I gave
This is
like
2
20
tickets.
people
This is
tickets.
2 tickets in 2 days. There's a pattern I'm starting to
I was
see.
gonna let you go, but you wanted to take it here. This is
I'm seeing a
clearly
pattern.
a coincidence. It's a coincidence. That's all.
Y'all may be seated if you so desire. May I ask for the defendant's state ID so I may look up the ticket?
Yeah, it is 1074, sir. Your Honor, Your Honorable Honor.
Mr. Leonard McKenzie?
Yes, sir. It's Leonard, but I understand.
I will attempt to correct my pronunciation. All right. Just for formality's sake, who is the issuing officer?
That'd be me, Your Honor.
Earl.
Can I get your name officially for the record, sir?
Yep, Senior Deputy Earl Jeremiah. State ID 381.
Thank you very much. And for the defense?
Kate Barlow, state ID 1387 with the Public Defender's Office.
Don't say yet.
Lovely. And sir, just for the record, how would you like to plead to this ticket? Guilty,
Not guilty.
or,
Not guilty.
Right.
I'm challenging the entire law itself and the city's upholding of so.
It's gonna go great.
Well, that would be a much bigger case than a traffic court.
So,
You're welcome to fight the
what I'm
ticket.
saying though, sir, is that if you, sir, say that I'm parked illegally, I believe the city has work to do to change the way that looks there because it is not red.
I know that was kind of hard, Your Honor, to understand. Let me rephrase.
Hey,
what
Earl,
he said
shut
so
the
you can
fuck
understand it. He's saying if you have half a brain and you see that, you'll find him guilty.
Earl, now that was disrespectful, Your Honor, and I'd like you to take that into account.
Objection.
I'd like you to take that into account.
I've heard an objection stated. May I hear the objection?
Outbursts from the prosecution and badgering and narrative and
Badgering
testimony.
who? There's not even a witness.
There was definitely some confrontation there. But,
And argumentative.
I was just rephrasing, Your Honor.
of course you were.
He was making me out to seem like an invalid.
The state may begin stating their case at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, so I, Earl Jeremiah, along with my cadet and my probie, we were just patrolling, just pulling out of MRPD when we noticed a car pull up at the bank. The car then stopped by the curb where the curb was painted red, proceeded to get out of his car, go into the bank. As he came out, we approached him. We were like, he tried to run away. At first, we were like, whoa, 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 where you think you're going, mister? And we proceeded to inform him that he is illegally parked on a red curb. He provided to say that it is not red and point out where it is bright red on the where it curves. I proceeded to show him the difference. He still did not agree. I said, okay, let me call a lawyer down and tell you that you're illegally parked. And if you are, I'm going to give you a ticket. Because I was just going to let him go. He proceeded to say, okay, let's do that. I called a lawyer down. She proceeded to think that it was not painted red as well and that he is legally parked. So I said, you know what? Let's take this to traffic court. And they said, all right, which is when I called you, Your Honor. And now we are here. I also took photos of the car parked on the curb
as
that
did
was
we.
painted red.
As did we.
Even though it
Officer.
is faded, it is painted red.
Officer, if you wish, you may present your evidence.
Perfect. Thank you.
Wait, if I could take a step out here so I can
Yeah.
like to make sure that, because I will say, officer, or officer of the court, Judge, Mr. Sir, Mr. Earl at the scene of the crime, and that's what I will call it, is a crime, because I've been crimed here. He said to his fellow cadets here, he said he wanted to take the pictures and put them in paint and color over them, make them more red than they were before.
Your Honor, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Now he's lying in court. Wow, take his badge.
If you wish to bring it up on your side of questioning and ask one of the other officers to attest to that statement, you may do so.
Temple.
Hello?
Ooh, I like your boots there,
sec.
Earl.
Thank you. It's for breast cancer.
Aw.
Okay, I have 2. Here's the first picture, Your Honor. As you can clearly see, the suspect
small.
is in the photo,
Yeah, he's got that.
as
that
well as
money
the
in his
car. You
head
can
thing
see where the
going
curb
on,
is
trying to
bright red,
bribe
and
the
you can
judge.
see where the curb is faded red, and where his car is parked. I also have another side angle that shows the curb continuing, where it is red. Are you able to see that, Your Honor?
I can, yes.
Okay.
Before you change that, defense, did you have any statements about this image while it was still up here?
Yeah, of course. So, there's no actual legislation in the city of Los Santos at the moment. When we go onto the court docket, there's no legislation there. The actual burdens of proof for illegally parked. Let me just quickly grab them. 1 second. So we have to look at the charge as a whole. It's not just about the burdens of proof here. It's about parking a vehicle in a location not designated or authorized for parking. This includes actions that obstruct traffic, impede pedestrian access, or violates posted signage or event-specific restrictions. As we can see in the photo, there's not a single sign in clear view. And not only that, as we are aware, in the city of Los Santos, if it is red, we do not park there, but there is nothing stating pink, Your Honor. Not only that, yes, there's nothing stating it. The legislation is not there, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
There's nothing to state.
I'd like to
There's
say
nothing
one
to
thing.
state.
I'd like to
There
say
is
one
nothing
thing
to
to myself before we
The
close out.
red means we can't even park
Please
there.
let the
There's
officer
nothing.
respond.
Can I just say one thing on my side before he does?
I'll let him
Nope.
speak if you. Okay.
okay.
Never mind.
Fine.
Your Honor, just because red is faded, right, does not make it pink. Also, she mentioned obstructing traffic. This is most definitely obstructing traffic. He's literally parked, as you can see, like in the road, to where cars have to swerve to the other lane to get around.
No.
Which
Officer,
I do have a better picture.
Objection.
I have to
That's
speak.
not in evidence.
This is just
It's not in evidence.
this is just remarkable, actually.
Hold on,
The
hold on,
lengths
hold
that
on,
we're
let me
going.
talk,
Hang
let me
on.
talk.
Go ahead.
That's not in evidence, Your Honor. While I was there, it's the car parked directly next to the curb. That is how we are to park in the city of Los Santos.
Yeah,
There's no
not on a
parking
red
space
line
available.
as well.
It's not red.
Parking,
Red line.
as there is designated parking right across the street, Your Honor.
Objection, facts not in evidence.
One of the busiest streets in the whole city. He's expecting me to
Perfect,
run
perfect,
across.
Saying it's busy. He was blocking it. Perfect. Thank you.
But I was pulled into a good way, Mr. Earl. You can see that. You can see, officer, okay? While I will say, okay, yes, it is pink there, all right? My lawyer's already given the whole spiel about pink versus red. I will say, too, my eyesight isn't the best. My uncle's eyesight isn't the best. And my grandfather's eyesight is even worse. My grandfather still drives, though. If he pulled up here, he might not be able to tell if that was red or not either. And that's where I lean on towards, like, the city might need to, paint the lines if they really want to enforce such a strict rule. And for this Officer Earl to say that I was parked obstructing traffic, officer, Judge, you can look at this picture and you can tell that I am tucked as tight into that curb as I possibly can be, and that I am clearly before the very red marked part of the, curb,
Also, Your Honor, the penal
following
code
the
does
law.
say- the penal code does say marked painting as well.
But does it say pink,
Doesn't
sir?
say what colour. Doesn't say what colour. This is what I mean. Not only that, Your Honour, I have a photo of the car parked directly next to the curb. If I am able to use the whiteboard, please.
You may use the whiteboard on your turn, ma'am. I believe
Okay.
the officer still had one more image to
Yep,
show
I
us.
do. I'm gonna try to blow this one up a little bit more, so it's easier for everyone to see. There we go. As
Oh
you
God,
can see,
the image is actually a reasonable size this time.
Yep, I could enlarge the last one as well. As you can see, the red goes all the way through. I had to turn off my lights, Your Honor. They
Pink.
were on
Pink.
because they wanted to see the actual color. So
The pink
that is
goes.
why my lights were on, but they were on. As you can see, the red goes all the way through where he is parked.
Your Honour, I would just like to point something out.
Yes, ma'am.
The officer has perjured himself. He stated that the car was in the road, as we can see from this
It is.
photograph.
It's-
That evidence that he provided himself, it is directly next to the curb.
It's in the road. Hello?
Wait, do you see how much room is in that freaking lane still for cars to clearly go by?
Yeah, they have to go all the
Your
way.
Honor,
If
the
you think a
officer
car can
has
squeeze
just-
by without... No, I have not perjured myself. If you think a car can squeeze by without going to the other lane, you are mistaken. Car
No,
would literally have to, its wheels would have to be in the other lane if they want to go around him.
sir, you don't know how
If that's
cars
not
work.
obstructing, I don't know what is. But it doesn't even matter. Regardless of that, it also says marked painting in the penal code, which this is painted red. You do not park here. Hence, I have provided photo
Objection,
evidence
facts,
that
not an
this is.
evidence.
It is. It's right here.
No.
You may
Objection,
explain
facts,
your
and evidence.
objection.
Of course, it does not state anywhere in the penal code or the legislation, because Los Santos does not have legislation at this very moment, that red or pink means you cannot park there. It just said paint. It just says paint. It does not say a specific color.
But it's painted. So, hence, it follows it.
So I'm not allowed to park in
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
that's
what about
painted
green?
yellow. I'm not allowed to park in somewhere that's painted green. We're not like, where does it go? When does it stop? So I'm not allowed to park somewhere that's painted gray.
It is a too
There you go.
broad of a charge.
Okay, so everywhere's gray. So I'm not allowed to park anywhere, partner.
Listen, if you park in a red, that's what we're here for.
Oh, it's a
It's
good
not
thing
a
that's
red.
pink.
Now,
It's a
Your
good thing
Honor,
that's pink.
That is all the evidence I have.
Of course. Defense, would you like to begin your turn in this court?
Of course.
Go ahead, kiss him, Kate.
As we can see from this photo
Dude, you're
provided
fucking
by
going
the
down, Earl.
prosecution, thank you so much. That, from the looks of it, this curb has been scrubbed.
Earl,
Your
that
Honor.
curb
we
is as
know,
pink as your
any
boots.
White that has been painted before and the color is removed from will turn pink. It stains. There's nothing we can do about this unless it gets repainted with white.
Oh, you think you're
That,
so
I'd
cool.
like to go back to the burdens of
Oh
proof.
yeah, okay.
It does not specifically say what color, where, and when that can be used when you're parking. So this is my point here, Your Honor. As you can see at the back of the police car, we can see a dark red. Okay, a dark red there. This has been obviously scrubbed so people can park outside of the bank. As stated by the defendant, it is a very busy road, and you don't want people running across the road and getting hit by cars going at fast speeds. Not only that, Your Honor, I have a photo as well I'd like to put up.
Of course, ma'am.
You're getting cooked, bro.
I've never used this before, so here we go. So, as you can see in this photo, you have got where the defendant's car is parked. It goes around, and on the corner here, it is a dark red. And then across the street, exactly the same. And further down, it goes to I'm not really a cream, I guess. So this is my thing, Your Honor. It is very evident that if it was supposed to be red, it would have been red. And it has been removed and it has been stained, Your Honor. The curtain has been stained and there's nothing that we can do about this. Not only that, the burdens of proof do not. They don't match you. You know, it says it has to be painted. It's not painted there. I think that's it. I think that's it.
Objection.
I do have.
Your
Objection,
Honor,
Ms.
it's
Kerr.
clear-
Please elaborate.
Your Honor, it's clearly painted. She just said it's not painted.
Okay, hold
She's
on, hold on,
showing
hold on, hold on.
evidence
What's
that
the
shows
objection?
it's painted.
What's the objection? What's the objection? That's not an objection. That's testimony.
Perjury.
That's not-
That does not meet the burdens of perjury. That's not a valid objection.
All right, fine. Objection. Facts already in evidence. Like, what does she have to show us? What is this proof?
Ms. Barlow, would you like to respond to that comment?
The facts and evidence are right there, Your Honor. It's within the photo. It's quite evident that the curb has been.
This has already been
stained by
showed.
paint prior. And then not only that, you can see where it's meant to be painted correctly. As we know, humans are, we're all human. People make mistakes, and that's okay, okay? They think it's red, it's not red. Maybe they need a colored test, who knows? But at the end of the day, it's very evident that this was a mistake, Your Honor. I believe whoever painted this scrubbed it off. As you can see, literally down the road, it's exactly the same. It's got the red on the corner, and then it goes to cream. And I would like to call witnesses.
You may call a witness if you wish, ma'am.
Okay, give me 2 seconds just to deliberate with my client.
Of course,
Who
ma'am.
said the thing? Who said the thing? Who said it?
Oh yeah, I'd also like to call witnesses, Your Honor.
Who said about painting? Yeah.
Since it is currently their turn, I'll give you the opportunity after
Thank
their
you.
witness is done.
Thank you.
Brilliant. I'd like to call Elle to the stand, please, Your Honor.
Of course. Can one of the officers please come and swear him in the back there for me?
Your Honor, I would like you to
What
yell
was
at the individual for outspeaking in this lovely courtroom.
This is probate club. Do you swear to tell the truth, only truth, but the truth, so help you, whoever?
I
help you.
do.
The pains and
Sir.
penalties of perjury.
Sorry, I've never done that before.
That's
Good.
fine. Can we have that added to y'all's SOPs to teach people how to be bailiffs?
Yes, I'm gonna be honest, because I did it.
I just
and
got hired.
I'm lucky
Sorry.
Nate told me, so
Fair enough.
I would definitely bring that up to,
I will send y'all a document with a generic reading for
Thank
bailiffs
you.
swearing
Yes,
people in.
yes. Thank you.
Technically, that-
How are you today, Earl?
I'm doing great.
Sure.
Just caught someone illegally parking. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Thank you. Okay, so tell me, Earl, what
Hold on,
happened?
hold on. Let me get comfortable. Hold on.
Okay, of course,
Sorry.
yeah.
I don't want to be like standing, Long day on shift. Just give me 1 second. Just gonna have to take a seat
Yeah,
here.
long day giving bullshit fucking tickets.
Sir, please remain silent in the
Sir,
pews.
you're gonna need to stay quiet or step
All right.
outside.
Sorry, what were you saying?
So tell me, Earl, what happened when you pulled up and had a chat with my client here?
I informed him that he was illegally parked and that he was parked on a red curb. He proceeded to say that it was not red. I showed him the difference of, as you can see the picture, the difference between the cream and the faded red, yet it is still painted. Informed him he's parked illegally. He said no. So I said, let me call a lawyer down. So I called you down. You disagreed as well. So then I decided I wanted to take it to traffic court.
Okay, and was anything, what conversation was held between yourself and your colleagues?
I said, get ready, boys. We're taking this to traffic court.
Okay. Did anyone mention about painting the curb?
Mr. Defendant, please return to your
Stay behind
spot.
the desk.
Thank you,
Your
sir.
Honor. He was making me feel very uncomfortable.
Possibly intimidating. Possibly intimidating a witness.
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
No,
No?
it's been a long journey, a long day. I know paint was thrown around. Because obviously I said it's painted red, the curb. But that's all I can really say on that.
Okay. Can you not elaborate? What do you mean when you said paint was thrown around?
Yeah, I mean, I informed your defendant that the curb was painted.
Okay. Oh, Phil, did you ever state to your colleagues that you were going to paint the curb?
Huh?
Did you ever state to your colleagues that you were going to paint the curb?
That I was to paint the curb? No, I
Mhm.
never said that.
Okay. Did any of your colleagues say they were going to paint the curb?
No, no, actually, none of them actually said that they were going to paint the curb.
Okay. Okay. But you can't.
One started saying Adobe and PDF stuff, but no one said that. No one said that they were painting it. No.
So, are you saying that somebody was going to edit the photos to make it look more red?
Oh, you know what? Now I do remember something. Yes, I was saying, please do not edit this to make it not look red or more red. Since you guys were saying it was faded, I didn't want any of the evidence altered. As you can see, both of our pictures look the same. I was just making sure no one was tampering with the evidence.
Okay.
Did you not hear the don't part?
And if I were to bring up your colleagues, would they say the same thing?
Yeah. If they are, I mean,
I'm
I
sorry.
can't
I
can't speak on what people's ears pick up. But if they heard me, then yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just confused as you couldn't recall, but now you can remember everything so clearly.
Well, I mean, because you weren't really clear. So, I mean, the word paint was thrown around, so I didn't know, which time you were talking about until you made it very clear. And then I did remember. I'm more of like a detail guy. If you throw out like a word, I can't recall. Yeah, I don't even know what I had for breakfast unless you're like, didn't you go to this restaurant for breakfast? Then I could probably tell you exactly what I had. Mine's funny like that.
Right, okay.
Do you have any more questions?
I'm just thinking is all. So where was the car parked?
Right there, right, literally right parallel, just a little in front of the doors to the Legion Bank, not on the curb, but right beside the curb.
But you stated in court earlier it was in the middle of the road. Was it in the middle of the road or was it next to the curb?
I said it was impeding traffic.
Impeding traffic.
Yeah,
I've not seen any traffic in that photo.
Yeah, I said if cars, right, if they had to drive past, they would have to go into the other lane to go around the car, which is why it's painted red.
Let's see if I got a photo really quick. What's the difference between pink and red?
What's the difference between pink and red? I myself am not a color expert, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay. How do you get the color pink?
I don't know. From Sandy, we're not really too smart up there.
But you know.
The probie is my second chair.
Does he have his bar?
Well, I mean, we're in traffic court, so.
It doesn't matter. Does he have his bar?
It doesn't matter. I don't even have my bar license, so.
What the hell?
Yeah, they don't need their bar for traffic court since they are the issuing officer. They are willing.
Damn. What is it?
They probably should have called the DA and had him here for their second chair.
I wanted to take this myself.
Fair enough.
That is true. That's so true.
I never said I can't distinguish.
She
said what's the difference?
Yep.
She said what's the difference between
Go
them?
stand back. Let
the officer respond to your question, sir.
I said yes, I'm not a color expert. I can't exactly tell you what goes into the difference between different shades of color. But pink is a form of red. So
So, just so you, as just stated and pointed out by the defendant, you're not a colour expert. So how do you know where people can park if it's been painted a certain colour?
Well, I can tell if something's been painted a different color. It's no longer the same as the sidewalk.
That's not what he said.
Is it correct to say you can park somewhere with a green curb?
Never seen a green curve.
Oh, I have.
You've seen a green curve.
Yes.
Where? So you're answering questions for? I'm confused. What's going on?
There are green curbs within the city. And
So go ahead and tell
we
me.
can
I
we
have
can say that we
traveled throughout the
can
city.
park them.
Well, no, I'm just curious. As an officer, I have traveled around the city patrolling. I'm just curious where these green curbs are.
I
Near the
believe this
hospital?
is outside the scope of the current conversation.
Yeah, but
So,
no one's objected. No one's objected. No one's objected.
Well, yeah, because I
You
can't.
may
Like,
have
you
the-
called me.
you may show
let
the
me do it.
officer the green curbs later if he so wishes.
Let me do it. Let me get away with it.
Am I allowed to object if I'm being questioned, Your Honor? Since
No, you don't.
No,
Okay.
you should. That's why you need a second chair.
Nah, it's alright. The DA's not awake.
Outside
So.
the scope, exactly, because the whole burdens of proof is saying painted curbs, well, painted areas. I would say it's still within the scope. So,
When
what's the difference between green and red?
Green and red. They look like two different colors.
Oh, this would have been.
Your Honor.
I could tell you the lamp is green here to my left, and I could tell you that your hair is red. That's the
Your
difference.
Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
I think he just perjured himself, as he said he wasn't a colour expert, but now he's stating that he knows the difference between two different colours.
I do
But he
have a
couldn't state the
brain,
difference
yeah.
between pink and red. You just
I
said you
will
weren't
not
smart.
sustain
He
that
perjured himself.
objection.
He perjured himself. He's
I
perjured
believe even a
himself.
non-color expert knows the
Yeah.
difference between those two colors, or at least
Well,
I
he
hope
doesn't
they
know the
do.
difference between pink and red, so how else do you know the difference between
What do
red
you
and
mean?
green?
I'm
'cause
just going off of his words, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm not a color expert. Doesn't mean I can't tell you different colors.
I
I'm
mean,
not colorblind just because I'm not a color expert. I can't tell you exactly what colors go into every different shade and how much and everything. Like that's an absurd
I wasn't
question.
asking that. I wasn't asking that.
You were. You were saying how do you get pink from red?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what colors go into which color, but I could tell you the difference between different colors. It's what my eyes see.
Yeah.
Hello?
If your lawyer wishes to allow you to ask the question, you may do so.
So it actually touches on something I had mentioned before. Have any of you, officer, you, Earl, or Judge, what was your name, Judge again?
Damien, sir.
Judge Damien. Have you guys ever heard of protanopia?
No.
I can't rightly say I have.
It's a type of color blindness that is specifically for red blindness. And a curb like that is pink, a person with protanopia would have no chance of seeing at all.
Do you have
So
Well, do you have a medical expert saying that you have said condition, sir?
I'm not saying this for myself, okay? I'm falling on my sword
Well,
here.
that's a
If
different,
you
bigger
shut the
case.
fuck up, Earl. If you would like me to be found guilty, that is fine. But moving forward, for all of the other colorblind people in this world that I know, you must paint that curb if you'd like to continue enforcing this arbitrary law.
Okay, go stand back. That wasn't a question.
Yeah, that was more of a statement, but
Yeah, you can just
you know,
report all
I
that,
appreciate the passion.
I rest my case.
This is court.
Okay,
Al, have you ever had
Oh,
a
they
stain before? Have you ever had a stain before?
ma'am, your defendant did just rest your case, so
Fuck, why did you just
You allowed him to speak and he rested.
Rest it. Nah, let him go. Let him make his fucking
Oh my
decision,
God.
kiss and cake.
Oh my God.
Rest it.
Earl, I believe you said you had witnesses, or did you
Yeah.
wish to not call them?
No, I would like to call him. First, I would like okay, to call up my cadet, John Sin, to the stand.
All right.
Probe, you have to swear him in again.
God, I'm so ready to object.
Oh boy.
Just, you know,
Yep.
maybe try to look something up on your phone, man.
It's too late for that. I'm already here.
I mean, hey, we can always do trial by combat, you
Swear
know?
to tell the truth, nothing but the truth. So
Is that true?
God and commit
Yeah, of course you can. You can fight this. You can punch the shit out of the
So help you,
prosecution
whatever.
if you agrees, and whoever wins, you know, guilty or not guilty.
I'm calling that at the end.
All right, you can speak up, cadet. You don't have to whisper.
Better?
Yep.
Yeah, speak with your chest.
Yep. Alrighty, Mr. Sin. Who was the driver of that white car we see in the picture? Can you point him out in the courtroom?
Yeah, it's gonna be the defendant is wearing a white black bandana on his head.
Okay. And is that same person that's in this picture here?
Yes, sir, it is.
Close to you? All right, beautiful. And would you say that curb is painted?
Yes, sir.
Would you also say that...
Objection! He's not an expert witness. It calls for legal conclusion. I'd like that stricken.
I can ask for his own opinion.
He's not an expert witness, though. You call him for a legal conclusion, though. He's not an expert. You can't ask
I'm
that.
not calling for a legal conclusion. I'm asking in his opinion, is that curb painted?
Your Honor?
I will uphold the objection. Please restate the question.
You're awesome, Kate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, let's see here. Now, what do you think, as an officer of the law, right? If someone is parked on a red curb, do you consider that illegal parking?
Objection leading. Do say that.
I do. That's for emergency.
Objection, leading, and speculation.
Would you like to just respond to the
Well,
objection,
what was
officer?
I don't even know what her objection was.
Speculation, I believe.
Speculation.
Would you like
Yeah,
to
it's
elaborate,
not-
Miss Barlow?
Yeah.
He's asking him to guess, so he's therefore asking him to
No.
speculate.
I said in his profession. Yeah, what's up? I'm in traffic court. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. If you could park it downstairs in the garage, that'd be
Just
good.
asking the question to be rephrased, Your Honor.
I'll rephrase it. Okay. What do you look for when you ticket someone for illegally parking?
Well, first, if the area is either an emergency parking only or if it's public parking. Second, I would make sure the car is obviously not in the roadway or on the street. Should be parked in a parking lot.
Objection. Sorry, Your Honor. I have this witness stricken. He's not a full officer. He's still a cadet and therefore learning. He's asking him for legal conclusions on a lot of things that he's still learning about. If anything, he's not an expert.
So
on
you
this, and
know
he's not
what
even
he's
fact.
learned and
Well,
hasn't learned? That doesn't make any sense. How do you know what he's
Let
learned?
her
and hasn't
finish her
learned?
objection, officer.
Don't interrupt me. Yeah, I'd like this. Yeah, that's officer completely stricken. He's a cadet. Hasn't passed his training. He's not a full officer. He's talking to him as if he is a full officer of the law, and he's not that. He's still in training.
I will ask a clarifying question of you, officer. Has this cadet, in your, to the best of your knowledge, received training on this type of stop so far, per SOPs?
On this, per our SOPs, on this type of stop that we're training cadets on, even though it's something we don't really go over, yes.
Something we don't really go over.
Yeah,
Well,
Your
because
Honor,
it
again,
falls into a different category. I mean, I don't have to go up to an officer and say, "Hey, is this car illegally parked?" No.
Yeah, again, Your Honor, he just said he's training him, so he's actively training him, but he's asking him
Because
questions
I
if he's been fully
I
trained.
train many different officers all the time. Even if they're a full officer, a lot of officers each day. I even myself learn new things every day. Everyone could be in training. But he has been giving literally full permissions of everything an officer because he has gone through academy. There's the whole reason he's out on the streets.
Again, I would feel uncomfortable with this person as a witness. As you can see, he is still an active cadet. And I do have a question for yourself, officer. Can cadets patrol by themselves?
Well, you're not asking
Officer,
questions,
as you
are
were not at the witness at this time, you may choose if you wish to answer that question.
Yeah, you don't have to answer that.
Talking about you, Earl.
So again, I would feel uncomfortable him being a witness and answering these questions, and because he's answering as if he is the full officer. He is currently in training.
And there's a
then that,
conflict of interest.
The other person here is a probie, again, not a full officer, and we're asking questions to these people as if they are fully trained officers with the fully foundation of the training that they've already had, like the officer who is currently asking the questions. So therefore, I ask for the witness to be stricken.
Conflict of interest too, because he's the training officer, and he's gonna want to.
Oh, that's true as well. There's a conflict of interest here as well. He's the training officer of this cadet. There's a power
that is
imbalance
not
as
in and
well.
of itself treated as a conflict for the means of this court.
Oh, sorry. It's my mistake.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I fucked up.
However, as you have stated that this young cadet has, as to the best of your knowledge, not received formal training on this stop, you may ask for opinions but not legal definitions.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I asked. Ask for his opinion. What does he look out for?
That's a legal question. You're asking legally.
He stated it as the cadet's opinion. I will let that one continue.
Okay, cadet, you can continue. In your opinion, what do you look for when people are illegally parked?
Well, like I stated before, obviously being parked in the right area, that's a red curb, that's emergency parking only. Everybody knows that. It's parked in the street, obstructing traffic, and being that there literally was a parking lot right across the street with
Objection. Facts not
every
in
single
evidence.
spot open.
They did state that there is
yes.
a parking lot earlier.
It's also in evidence right now. It's right there on the board. And I also stated it earlier. You can literally see where you park the pay meters, and there's also a parking lot on the other side of that with the gate, and you can see the yellow. I don't know what they're called.
I don't think that's relevant.
Unfortunately, that is bringing it into evidence that there is a parking area over on the other side of the street. So I will overrule that objection.
I mean, there's even a parking bank that's accessible.
There is parking areas all over the city. So because there's a parking area in one spot, that means I'm not allowed to park over here?
I mean, it's just more convenient that you'd be able to park in a parking lot rather than parking legally on the street.
No, it's actually more convenient that I'd be able to
I
park
will
in front of
remind
the...
you that he is not the person questioning you at the
Okay, sorry.
pulpit at the moment. You do not have to
Okay.
answer questions from the defense at this time.
That's right. That was a good clap back. All right. I'm finished with them.
All right. Ms. Barlow, did you have any questions for the witness before he steps down?
Yeah.
You may begin your cross-examination, ma'am.
Break a leg.
In your opinion, is every painted curb where a car is parked illegally parked?
You state that again.
In your opinion, is every curb that is painted, doesn't matter what color, illegally parked?
Not necessarily, but there are certain colors that are there for a reason, should I say?
Could you tell me where we would find that information to know when a car is illegally parked?
Okay.
Sorry, say again?
Can you state that one more time?
Yeah, can you tell me where we can find that information to state which colors mean a vehicle is illegally parked?
When you got your license, from the DMV, did they state where it was illegal to park or whatnot? Because I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
cadet's being argumentative. I'm asking a yes or no question or a broader
Yes, I got my
question. Can you
license from-
please tell him to answer the question?
Cadet, please answer the question.
Okay, state that one more time.
Can you tell me where the information is to state when a car is illegally parked and what color makes it illegally parked?
Yes, a DMV handbook.
And where can we access the DMV handbook?
You should be able to go to DMV when you go to get your license, or before.
Where is the DMV? Why have you got to go now?
That was a muscle spasm. I'm pulling up on my GPS right quick. I'm relatively new to the city, so as far as the DMV, I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. I would like to make you aware there is not a DMV in the city of Los Santos.
So how do people get their license?
We immediately have it when we fly in there.
Okay.
So this then brings up the question again. Where would you find the information to state what colors make a car illegally parked?
So you just use common knowledge. I guess there's nowhere that states it. It's emergency.
I think I'm done with this cross-examination. I think I got everything I needed.
Of course, ma'am. Cadet, you may now step down.
Thank you. Are we good for closing?
Your Honor, I would
yeah, you
like
may
to
begin
call
your
the
closing.
defendant to the stand.
If you wish to acknowledge that call.
Hey, he's going up there. He likes it. All right,
I
can
do.
you swear him in again, Proby?
Yes. Sir.
Fuck me.
So much better.
So bad at
Yes,
stand.
I got this. Yes. Sir, do you solemnly affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sir, yes, sir.
Roger that.
What you got for
Say
me,
your
Earl?
name for the court.
Leonard McKenzie?
Is this you in the picture?
Yes, sir.
Standing next to the cadet?
Yes, sir.
And is this your car?
Yes, sir.
And you parked this car yourself?
Yes, sir.
And
Objection leading.
what? He already answered
You
it.
just,
You're too
I did
late
answer.
on your objection.
I
you
answered.
allowed him to
Yeah,
do
you
that,
gotta be
but I just
faster.
want to make that aware. All right,
You gotta be faster.
I
Anyway.
will allow
Very
you to elucidate your objection, ma'am.
Okay, that's sorry. I was texting.
Yep. Well, maybe you should pay more attention to the case.
Yeah, come on, Kate.
sorry.
All right.
That's-
Perfect. And that is a parking lot across the street, is it not?
Objection leading.
Okay, let me rephrase. Do you know of any parking in Legion?
Yes, plenty.
Okay. Any close to the bank?
I mean, sure, there's a ton close to the bank. I mean, if I would have pulled ahead, there's more not red spots on the side of the road right there that I could have
Okay.
parked at.
Now, do you see a painted curb where you parked?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know the rules of the road?
Objection.
Yeah, please tell me
What is your objection?
Relevance.
relevance? She brought it up by
This was a
questioning
that was a
by
different
questioning
witness.
DMV, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Different witness. It's not within scope.
It's definitely within the scope. If he's driving, it's within the scope. I want to make sure if he's driving, he knows the rules of the road, where to park, where not to park. Hence,
I'll answer it. Fuck it.
All right, sir. If you wish to drop the objection from your lawyer, you may continue to answer the question.
No.
So you're driving, and you don't know the rules of the road.
Am I allowed to say more than yes or no?
Objection after answered.
Am I allowed to say more than yes or no?
If the officer wishes to allow you to do so, you may.
No.
Oh, fuck you
But
then.
I'm sorry you were stuck with yes or no questions.
Because you know I'm cooking you if I do.
No, that's not at all true.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, you think you're a good driver?
Yes.
So, what makes you a good driver if you don't know the rules of the road?
Relevant.
My ability to maneuver my.
Hold on.
Relevance.
Would you like to respond?
Yeah, what's the relevance to find
Well,
out
hold
whether or
on.
not he's a good driver or
First-
not? That's nothing to do with being parked.
I'll let my lawyer do it.
They're two
Wait,
separate
wait, which one are you objecting? Because I already had asked another question that he had already answered.
Jeez. The one where you asked, what makes you a good driver if you don't know the rules of the road? Again, that has no relevance in this.
Relevance is he just said he's not a good driver.
Bro, let me finish.
Please let Miss Barlow
I thought
finish.
she's already finished.
I was still speaking. What do you mean? There's no relevance to say. Why is it relevant if he is a good driver? That is what's the relevance behind that. There's nothing to do with her. We're talking about parking, not driving on a road.
You finished?
Yeah, go ahead.
Your Honor, it is relevant because if you are driving, then you should know where to park because eventually you're going to park your car. Secondly, he has also already said he's a good driver, and he has also said he doesn't know the rules of the road.
Right, let me
So
also say
I'm
yes,
trying to
he
get
was
you
good
to
at
understand.
Parking, not driving. I'll help him out here.
But if he's already said he's a good driver, I would like to know what
Yeah,
makes him
then-
think he's a good driver if he said he doesn't know the rules.
Hey, listen, you have to think he's a good driver. You know, I need to somehow figure out a way to ask if he's a good parker because driving and parking is two different entities.
Yeah, but when you're driving, you have to park.
Yeah, but I'm
You're
a
gonna be
terrible
driving
driver, but
forever?
great
No.
at parking.
Well, clearly not if you think that's a legal parking spot.
Well, it's a legal parking spot, well, you know.
I'm going to overrule the objection. You should know how to park if you claim you know how to drive.
Yep. Thank you, Your Honor. So I want to ask it again, just in case you forgot. What makes you a good driver if you don't know the rules of the road?
My ability to safely maneuver the car between point A to point B without any sort of injuries or mishaps or wrongful interactions with anyone. I don't. Yeah, fuck it. I'll stop.
Do you know the speed limit in
Yes.
Los Santos? Okay. And where did you find that out?
I found it out from you.
Hold on. There is objections pending. Miss
Yeah,
Barlow,
but-
would you like to let it?
Of course. Why is it relevant about the speed limit? Again, we've already established he's a good driver, and we've already
Yes,
established.
I'm
yeah,
trying to
you
get to
have to
something,
park.
Your Honor. I'm
It's
trying to
not
get.
relevant, and it's not within scope. This is about illegal parking and not
It's-
speeding.
It's relevant because he just said maneuvering. He's admitted he's a good driver. I'm going somewhere with this. I'll be done soon. He's already brought up he's a good driver, so I'm just digging a little here.
I will overrule the objection, but short leash,
Yes.
officer. Get to the
Thank
point.
you. Yep. Okay. So you know the speed limit,
Yes.
and where did you find that out?
You.
Okay. And so you think any rules of the road we have to tell you guys?
No.
And then that's how you guys figure out.
Badgering and speculation.
If
Well, which
I'm-
one? You
if
can only
I-
object to
It's-
once.
you can do
I will
both.
speak
That's
extra.
two.
Can you really do both?
It's of course you can. If there's two objections, you can do two.
You may elaborate on each objection in turn so that the officer may properly respond to each.
Yeah, of course. So badgering, he was badgering the witness there. With
Yeah, he's got-
not only his tone. Please let me finish. His tone and how he's phrasing the question. And then the second one was, what was it that I said?
Well, hold on. He said he'd give me time to counter each one.
Yes, please let him respond to your first
yeah.
objection.
Your Honor, I have not changed my tone once. Not to mention, when I was on the stand, he was looking directly at me and getting aggravated with me, but I have not changed my tone once since
I've
I've
never
asked
been
the
aggravated
question.
with him. I'm smiling the whole time.
I will overrule the badgering objection, ma'am. You may continue to your second objection.
What was your second one again? Once again, I've got brain
I believe it
right now.
was speculation.
Speculation, of course. He's like, well, do you think? Again, he's asking him to guess. How is my client meant to know? He's asking him to guess for the answer.
Okay,
right now.
I can rephrase.
You may rephrase.
Okay. In your opinion, sir. Right?
Okay.
If you found out the speed limit from me, how are you going to find out all of the traffic violations?
Objection calls for legal conclusion. My client is unaware of that. Even the cadet was unaware of that.
Different witness.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, and that does matter? And it doesn't matter.
Judge, go
Make
ahead.
your mind.
Judge. Make...
You're asking him to call for a legal conclusion of something he can't say.
Judge, I hope you're having as much fun with this
Yeah,
as
I
I
said
am.
in his opinion.
Yeah, but he doesn't know the answer.
So you speak it for him.
No one knows the answer because it's not legislation.
Exactly. So I'm seeing this dumb line of questioning that you were doing when everyone knows.
Objection. Badgering prosecution to defense.
Like,
Can I rephrase that?
you see what she's doing?
I'm
She's-
sorry, that's
like-
not a valid objection.
Yeah. Like, Judge, can we please
However-
refrain from...
Prosecution.
I will
please-
overrule the objection. They are asking for an opinion, not a legal fact. If the gentleman is not aware, he may say so, but he is just asking an opinion. Officer, you may restate your question for the defendant.
Okay. So if I have to tell you, right, the speed limit, which, okay, if I could tell you, right, the speed limit, where do you go to find other traffic rules?
If I'm flown into the city with my license immediately, I don't feel like I'm not compelled to go find anything out. Like I'm trusted immediately, right? So
Yeah.
nothing was ever told to me. It's like that I needed to go learn these things. You know what I mean? Like there's no direction. I'm given my identification or my license with no test, no study, no nothing. So where is the implication that I'm supposed to like find anything out?
Well, I mean, that's for you to come to the courthouse and...
But
Read
so
the
we're
penal
just
code.
expecting that out of everybody.
Objection. Testimony.
No, he asked a question. Just
No, you're
creating
not the
conversation with
judge,
him.
It would be reasonable to me if I was,
Well, I didn't
had
ask
to.
anything. You can be quiet.
Fuck you, Earl.
Objection. Badgering the witness.
It's not-
Sir,
it's
please maintain decorum in the court. Please
I'm
not
sorry.
curse in my
You
court.
know, I'm sorry. I feel like I've been really cordial with Officer Earl here, and for him to just disrespect the whole time. Since the bank, he basically called me stupid, saying I didn't know colors, when he on the stand said he didn't know
no.
colors.
What is he answering?
Objection. Eating with mouthful.
Yes, please stick to the questions asked on the stand, sir.
I'm whatever. I'm here as a fucking martyr for this law.
Officer, did you have any other questions?
Yeah. In your opinion, what color is the curb?
Pink.
Okay. And have I pulled you over before?
Yes.
Objection. Relevance.
Relevance.
Why does it matter if he's pulled him over before? It's a whole different case, Your Honor. No prior should be brought into this.
It's there's no priors. I
say-
haven't said that he's been charged with anything. There's no priors. It's just me proving, that I know how to do my job, Your Honor, with this individual. And I just have one question after this that just shows
Go back to
where I'm
Ethan.
going with this.
Uh,
I'm so sorry. I'm in traffic court. I'll give you a call back as soon as I'm done.
well, since the defense's lawyer couldn't put her phone on silent, I'm overruling her objection.
I'm so sorry.
Listen,
But-
Kate
but-
Barlow,
no,
come
no,
on!
It was the deputy president.
The
of bar.
phone!
However,
I can't just ignore
I know,
that
short
call.
release, Your Honor.
did you say that was the president of the bar, Miss Barlow?
The one just below Oban.
Tell Oban to shut up.
Okay, alright, I'll text him.
Now they're
Tell
getting
him
her
you're
to pull
in
the phone
court.
back
Fuck
out.
off.
I told him.
Officer,
Most
I've given you
important
short
case of the
rope.
century.
You said you needed one question. I will allow you that one question.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Okay, let me restate my question. Okay, have I pulled you over in the past?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the
And-
one question?
Yeah,
No,
that's
the one question-
That was restating his
Oh, okay.
original question.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. The follow-up question to that is: once I pulled you over, okay, and you informed me you did not understand, did I give you a ticket?
Yes.
Your Honor, perjury. I can prove that I did not give this man a ticket.
You didn't give me a ticket? I'm sorry. I feel like he did, so if he didn't, I apologize, because I really think he did. Didn't you give me a $500 ticket?
What
No.
date was the issuance of this warrant, officer?
Of his ticket?
No, you gave me a
The
$200
warning.
ticket.
What's your sanity again, man?
1074.
Your Honor, I'm done with him.
Whatever.
Very well.
He doesn't have to answer
Defense,
that.
did you wish to
I respect that.
Yeah,
cross-examine?
let's do it. Fuck
Okay,
it. Okay. Hello, how are you?
Yes, I'm wonderful.
Your
Brilliant.
Honor, objection asked and answered. I already asked him how he was.
I will sustain that objection. It
I
has
was
been asked and
asking
answered.
after the question. How are you feeling after the question?
I'm terrible, actually, now, after he just, bamboozled me like that.
Okay.
I'm, I get a lot of tickets, and, I got some tickets before the tsunami. It might have, linked together. I don't
Okay. Sorry, okay. So, as stated in the previous questioning about information, are you aware where you can read up to check the laws to do with driving and parking?
No.
Has anyone ever told you where
No.
you could even access this?
No.
How have you found out information to do with the laws within driving in Los Santos?
Directly from police officers themselves.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
You may step down, sir.
Oh my gosh, perfect. Found out traffic laws by cops, which I told me is illegally parked.
Thanks.
Officer, did you have any other witnesses?
Now, let's wrap this up, Your Honor.
Of course. Ms. Barlow, did you have any other witnesses?
No. My client is down to do trial by combat if needed, though.
Officer, you are welcome to respond to that proposed trial by combat if you wish before I proceed to closing statements.
Yeah, I'll let my cadet fight you.
No, I'm not fighting the cadet.
Well, that's your option.
Well, then, no, then.
Kind of.
All right. Officer, you may begin your closing statements.
All right. Your Honor, as presented by the court and by me and by literally everyone, even the defense, we have all agreed that this curb is painted. We also agree in the penal code. It says marked by paint or obstructing. The court has also been shown multiple photos of this individual who is parked on a marked painted curb and where he is obstructing traffic if they have to go around his car and can't maintain their same lane. Now, as stated,
Gentlemen,
people are
masks
saying,
off
oh,
in the government building.
where you have to go to get all these rules. You just read the penal code. It's your job, if you don't want to break the law, to learn the law. It's pretty simple. It's accessible to the public to go to the courthouse and look up the penal code.
Hey, my man, I need you to take the mask off. Appreciate you.
No matter what color it is painted, stated in the penal code, it says marked, painted, which you can clearly see the curb is. And Your Honor, I'd just like to inform in my closing statement that I was going to let him with a warning, but he instead
If we lose
wanted
this,
to
we're
go
taking
this
this up to a
route
fucking appeal. You understand?
and argue that the curb is not painted red. Thank you.
Of course. Miss Barlow, what is your
Hey,
closing
if we lose
argument?
this, we're
Okay.
changing the law.
Okay, we'll change the law if we lose it. Okay, Your Honor. Gentlemen. Just gentlemen of the court, okay. I was called down and offered $1,000 to say if that curb was painted red or not. I was offered hard money, Your Honor, and I stayed true to myself as I believe and I know that that curb is not red. It is pink. As we can see, we have seen the evidence, we've heard the testimony. People make mistakes, Your Honor. And if that curb was meant to be red, it would be red. But it's not red. It was stained with red paint, meaning a mistake was made and they removed it so people could park their cars there. It was stated by the officer that it is impeding traffic and that it obstructs traffic. I would argue not. I would argue that that car is as close to the curb as it can get before going on. And not only that, Your Honor, it has more than enough room for people to drive around it. We can see it is a clear road, Your Honor. And the car was parked there longer than it should have due to police interfering.
Guys,
and not only
refrain
that-
from clapping. Gotta have order in the
And not
court.
only that, Your
You're gonna
Honor,
be contempt.
it's in the right lane of traffic as well. It's not the opposite way. It's not a risk. He is still going with the flow. He's not against the grain. He is parked legally, Your Honor. Anyone can see that. We can see where the curb is meant to be red and where it's evident the paint was removed. If we find my client guilty today, Your Honor, we are not only putting an innocent man into debt of $750, we're also going to be going against people with colorblindness and those of hard of seeing. And that isn't right, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. I will
You're the
retreat
shit,
to my
Jake.
chambers for a short duration to evaluate this evidence and render my verdict shortly
Thank
after.
you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You are the best, Your Honor. Honorable honor. I hope you're ready to get cooked, Earl.
It doesn't matter. It's literally in the penal code.
Nah, I hope you're ready to get
Doesn't matter
cooked.
all the yapping you did or you
Nah.
It's literally in the penal code.
But it doesn't state what color. It doesn't,
It
say
doesn't
what
matter.
color.
Up, lads,
As
like-
long as it's painted. Technically, I could pull over anyone. All curbs are painted. You're all fucked.
What about miss, lads?
That was a part of my point. I hope he heard you say that.
Traffic court.
Non-guilty. He did nothing.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Now, right enough. What is this about? Like, is it a parking ticket?
Yeah,
yes.
look at
So
what
look
it
at the look. You can see. Come here.
come
Up here.
here.
Come. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on in.
What's your evidence?
No, no,
What's
no.
state ID, Laura?
You can
One,
see
three.
clearly that
Okay.
I'm parked in the pink area
That is
and
a
not the
pink
red
area?
area.
That's pinked.
Yes,
That's
and-
pink as fuck.
It's not red.
Wait,
You know.
Hold on. If that's wait, so there, I see red there on the right, right?
Right, exactly.
This jacket's also red, and also Kate's hair is red. So
exactly.
if that shit was red,
It would be red.
387.
Hey guys.
it'd
Yes.
be red.
Yes,
Sorry.
Sorry.
sorry. They just had to get a quick look, better look at the evidence.
But
You know
just
what I'm
talk to him over there now.
saying? Okay, I got you.
Yo, that shit's fucking great.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
All I'm saying, guys, really, really quick.
Oh,
I am
order-
the same colour
Order in the court.
as
Get the fuck out.
All right. Having taken the testimony given in hand and mind, have decided upon a verdict. Unfortunately, sir, you are in fact guilty of this illegal parking. Miss Barlow, you in fact stated in your closing statement that he was parked in the lane.
Miss Barlow, No.
The curb still.
we're appealing that.
I'm dreadfully sorry, but I do have to rule against you at this time.
We're appealing this.
You may please pay your ticket at the front, or as an alternative, I am willing to cover half of your ticket if you are willing to do some community service and pick up some of the dang trash bags laying in every goddamn road.
Judge, I'm not. Nope. I'd like to appeal this decision.
You may have your lawyer file an appeal after the court is closed.
Okay.
Another justice will have to rule on the case at that time.
Okay. That's what we're doing.
Your Honor, do you know if Miss Hicks is still awake?
No, I cannot do it tonight. I cannot do it tonight.
No.
I have to go. I have to.
A 1-0.
I have
If
to
it
go.
is filed as a proper appeal, it will have to go to the DA's office,
okay.
and it will have to be properly scheduled on the docket.
Hey, I need you to do that.
That shit ain't fucking
I'm being so serious, and
At
if you
this
don't
time,
do it,
I
Kate,
am
I'll find a
closing
different
the
lawyer.
court.
Oh my
Thank you
God.
for having bringing this.
I'll
before
pay
me
you, Kate.
today. Y'all have a good evening. Drive safe, and maybe we need to start some traffic safety courses, officers, because apparently people don't know how to drive.
Nah, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Now the judge is shitting on me. This is bullshit.
Okay, well, GG's, guys. I gotta go.
Hey, Your Honor, you did say you
Let's
wanted
get the
traffic
fuck out of here.
I did, and I got it.
Yep.
We need a new
Ah.
judge.
Try to
That
make it
judge
as
is
good as
fucking
possible.
This is a corrupt court. I'm
Enjoy
taking it up.
-750,
This is
baby.
I'm appealing this shit.
Hey, listen, real quick.
Look at
What?
that bank
When you
account,
get a minute,
-750.
What?
go to the reception desk and any of the or actually the one over here. Read the penal code.
No, I'm
It
not
literally-
paying. I'm
there's-
not paying.
The burden of proof. I'm just saying the
I'm
burden
not
of proof
paying
has
it.
nothing to do with
It's-
the color.
it's
It just
not-
has to do
it's
with
not
marks
red.
and impeding traffic.
not red.
And that's what you accomplish.
Sir, if you are deciding you do not wish to pay, you do
not
need to
paying
file an appeal,
I'm
or
appealing
that
it.
you will catch a unpaid ticket.
I'm-
charge.
I'm appealing it. I'm appealing it, sir.
I hope
I
you
am.
don't
The
pay it so I can arrest
Lawyer's
you.
gonna charge
Earl,
you for it too.
do you hear
Please
the
have
way?
a,
Do you hear the way he
lawyer-
treats me, Judge? He just wants to put me behind bars.
Not true. I
Like
was
this is
not-
literally a pattern. This
If
is
you feel that he has something
gotta
personally
file
against you,
one.
you're
This is-
welcome to sue him in small
like,
claims court on Saturday.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to. I have
yeah.
nightmares every
I'm letting
Saturday
you know.
though. So what am I gonna do on that?
Saturday.
But just make sure you have it filed within the next 7 days, sir.
Hey, hey, go to the doc. Check your eyes. Maybe you're one of those guys with that big word you used.
Nah,
Yep.
protanopia. Nah, this is some bullshit. I should not have lost that. I should not have lost that.
We're no
should not
longer
have
in
lost
court.
that.
Objections are no longer heard. Thank you.
What'd you
Have a
say?
nice day.
You need a better lawyer. You
Man.
really messed up on the closing statement.
I should not have lost that.
Make
So
sure you
funny.
go ahead and send me the picture of the -750, all right?
I should not. I'm not paying it, Earl. Here, what's your number, Earl? I'm appealing this shit. I'm being so serious, Earl. Are you BCSO
Check
cowboy?
your
You better
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
not be. Oh my god. Okay, who's Jeb1337 Hunt?
This guy over there.
Oh man.
That's me. My name's
Oh,
Jay.
All right, guys, we gotta go.
My
see
name's
this one.
Jeb.
1337.
Earl.
I'm Lee.
That was good, man.
I'll be looking out for that white quai.
Yeah. See, listen, you targeting ass motherfucker. Targeting ass motherfucker. Listen, look at it.